It is me, Takunda, Jonathan Kafunde, back again with another banger episode.
There were few who were selected, and the rest were like, go join drama club. That's for you. There are what are called overall goals of the organization. Then there are your personal goals. Yeah, so we seek that you align your personal goals with the G.
With the club.
Yeah, with the club.
If they are not aligning with the club, you put them on the side. For people, it's fine as well.
It's fine.
It's not a wrong thing.
Never.
Don't misquote me. Anyway, what is up, guys, and welcome back to yet another episode of Up Close and Personal. It is me, Takunda, Jonathan Kafunde, back again with another banger episode. And today we are privileged to be having one of our members of Flame Lily Omegas to be joining us. So this guy has been a Leo for the past 4 years now. He joined in 2020, back in high school, and joined Omegaism in 2022. I would like to believe so. And now currently serves as our vice treasurer in Flame Lily Omegas. Leo Brian Tucker, everyone.
Thank you for the welcome. I really
No problem. That's what we do here. We appreciate our guests, and it's all vibes and it's all love. Anyway, so to kick it off, man, how are you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm a bit full. Yeah, as you can
You're a bit what?
Full. I eat some stains on
I
was eating just now. I was eating meat, obviously.
I love that for you, man.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So before we go anywhere, it is always good to hear people's personal stories, you know, in terms of their Leo journeys. So I would like to ask you, Kuti, how are you finding Leoism right now? Like, where is your mind at in terms of, you know, Leo in this season that you are in as a Flame Leo Omega or as a vice treasurer of the clan?
Currently, right now, it's mostly about the presentation of us Leos to others, and it's about the brand of Leoism.
The brand of
Leo,
Leo.
you know. Yeah, I was with this friend of mine.
Yes.
He's quite old. Yeah, he has been to India and stuff, and he has been all over the world to Australia. He was saying, back in high school, HMI school, there was Leo drama, what. But some of us were not allowed to join Leo. It was like,
because of what reason?
There were few who were selected, and the rest were like, go join drama club. That's for you. Yeah. Now it's different nowadays. We accept all.
You accept all.
We motivate and grow all to be leaders whom they desire to be.
Yeah, man. I think even writing on that point, it's interesting fact as Leo, we always say, you know, we're a charity club and we want to be grooming leaders. So in that mission of Leo, you would think that is a club that's supposed to be open to more people.
Yeah.
But of course, in high schools, you have to have regulations in terms of, you know, because the club knows meter age goals.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Do you think Leo in high school should probably be a club that is more open to a lot of people? Or do you think it should be more elite?
Yeah, so back to your question.
Yes.
That question is very important, and it's one of the foundations of what we are as Leos.
Yes.
Really. Because you can't save someone when you do not have an organized organization. You understand it? You say you have a club of, let's say, 56 members, and only 10 show up to do the activities or the objectives of the club. Really, you look at a business.
Yes.
When you're looking on a business, everyone attends work. That is true, right? And they carry out meetings for
their
employees.
Yes.
Yeah. We, as an organization, we mostly do this or we prefer to do interviews at high schools because it helps us know what are we taking into the club.
And are they going to add value to the club?
Exactly.
Okay.
We do not just want people who be like use up the name, and then when they are done with whatever they are doing, they'll be like,
Okay.
anyways, Leo was good, but
Okay.
yeah, I've reached that point where it's no longer necessary. No, please.
But I think there always has to be balance, because I mean, it's good for us to speak of it as if it's simply we do interviews to get the people that are adding value to the club. But some people might take advantage of that stance and then recruit people that give them personal gain, not perso the Leo in general. Which is, of course, we cannot always regulate that, but it's something to also take note. And I also wanted to say, do you know what? We joined Leo in high school as well. So to some extent, we benefited from that system.
Yeah,
So sometimes people always talk about how Leo is swag, but Mam Tori my turns was like, even though that was not what it was for, it's just good for you to acknowledge both sides of the story. Are we on the same page?
That's true. Really, personally, it's okay. We will take you personally, but we do not want you to pursue your own
personal goals. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, there are what are called overall goals of the organization. Then there are your personal goals. Yeah, so we seek that you align your personal goals with the
club.
Yeah, with
and
the club.
If they are not aligning with the club, you put them on the side.
Like sometimes some people you see this is not to your standing or this is not what you believe in.
Yes.
Then you join the club which do not goes with what you believe in. Yes, sometimes we try and interview those we see who have the qualifications or the qualities of what we stand for as Leo. So by doing interviews, it's very important we carry on the tradition from long back then, as I was telling you.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we've talked at length about alphaism or the experiences of being an alpha Leo. So you're no longer an alpha Leo, of course. You've graduated to become an omega Leo. And not many people make that jump. So I want to know, before I get to the heart of my question, what do you think was the main reason why you decided to? Do you know I actually want to pursue this longer and I want to continue serving as an omega? What was your reason for that?
My reason for that was to grow as an entrepreneurship with the leadership skills. There are a lot of entrepreneurs in the industry,
of course, in Leo as well.
Yeah, in Leo as well.
So it's a chance to network with people and gain practical skills with regards to what life is like now.
Yeah, right. Like you see, we meet lions who share a lot. They have many dreams or many things they partake in, which we also at the end try and associate with. Yeah. In high school, I saw this is the point where what I was pursuing, like I had many dreams or many visions of becoming a leadership at the highest leadership position I could acquire, and I did that. I was the head boy, and actually to that point I was like, yeah. So since O level, I read a lot of books on leadership, management, growing up, being an entrepreneur. Have you read the book by Miles Monroe? He has many books that talk about leadership. Really, yeah. If you pursue those, they're very helpful. So I had to put that into practical use. And Leo is there for that. It was like, yeah. So this is the end of high school. What shall I do now? We go into the community through Flame Lily.
Yeah. I like what you're saying, Kuti. The benefits of being Leo have to do with what place you are at that time. If you are an alpha, the benefits of being a Leo have to do with what you are experiencing at that time in high school. But okay, on that same topic of omegaism, I think it's important that we just discuss a little bit about representation is in omega. Here's what I mean by that. For me personally, and maybe it's an issue that other people might face in terms of why they might not graduate from being an alpha and becoming an omega. Sometimes they can be this certain notion or stereotype of what it means to be an omega Leo. You know what I mean? As an omega Leo, you have to do.
Yeah, let me describe you, a Leo. Obviously, they'll be like big stomach, a cut like And then there is drinking.
Big stomach.
There is drinking. There is that. There is more pursuing of enjoyment, fun. That is wrong.
Which is true. Let's not act like those are things that don't happen.
That they ideally or they think of. They're like, if it's a girl, that puff. They say if you got no breast, you better have the ponytails or the pigtails, So they'll be like,
that, man. For you, everyone. Okay, yeah, okay. On that point of representation now. So you see, Kuti, at the end of the day, it's important that you push the narrative that there are many ways of being an Omega.
Yeah.
If you don't like drinking per se, it's okay. What I want to say, the point that I want to get to is the fact that sometimes because there's a certain notion, there's a certain narrative, you might be pushed to conforming to that and get rid of your own personal values. So sometimes I feel like people, when they join, or when they choose to pursue Omegaism, it is okay for them to be like, these are my, let me not say morals, but boundaries. And I can be a Leo at the same time and I can be an Omega Leo and be a successful one and not drink alcohol. Nothing wrong with drinking alcohol, by the way. Please don't misquote me.
Anyways,
I'm just saying that's not the only way. In case somebody might feel the pressure, I didn't look at Omega because ndakangona kuti ma Omega ndo tinonyanya kutaura.
Yeah, actually.
So I want to now ask you a personal question. Do you feel in any way that you have conformed and compromised some of your personal values in your journey where you are now in terms of trying to conform to the narrative of what it means?
I would say I have not conformed to the bad characters. Yeah, because in my life I will never smoke and I will never smoke. The personal.
And that's okay. And for people who smoke, it's fine as well.
It's fine.
Not a wrong thing.
Never.
Don't misquote me.
No, but I would never smoke.
Okay,
I would never protect
I'm glad we ate that one out. I'm glad you also learned something. So, audience behind the camera.
Yeah, we would like them to, like as you were saying, their morals or ethics, or they should write down their goals.
Yes.
A principled person will never go wrong or go off their trails. Growing up, we have churches, we have a lot of things that try and make us people who are bound to beliefs, religion, those sort of things. Yeah. As you grow up, you tend to lose some of those things because of the environment
that you were in at the time.
Yeah, so you see. So we like to try and mix. If there's someone you see in Leo, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people who drink, who do not drink, but you never know who is who actually. So keep an eye, or don't be quick to say just because he has a big stomach, I think he drinks. No, that's not it.
Don't assume. No stereotypes.
Don't do that, because some of us in there, we do not drink. It's all pretend.
So I think at the end of the day, with all things said and done, it's important that in whichever way we choose to pursue this program, we must be united by our one reason of being here, which is to serve the community.
Yeah, that's true.
If it means for me serving it's in this way, at the end of the day,
yeah.
Okay. Here are one of my last questions, or my last question rather, before we conclude this episode, is what are your long-term goals in the Leo? What are you looking to be able to accomplish before you graduate to becoming a lion or a Leo lion or whatever that case may be?
I will align my personal goals or my personal dreams with Leo. I plan to be someone who will establish a brand or a log of myself within my future market, which is still private. So really, I've been seeking to gain new experience and new thoughts of other people. You see, there are a lot of people, they're artistic people.
Yeah.
Like Bass, you see, so artistic. These things, he met them. I was like, these are the basics of some of the things. Yeah. They say a person shouldn't be in all person's area. Really, when you focus on something,
you need to have a niche.
It will
go further.
They say we are calling a master of this thing, Ningi. Yeah, your name should be profound in that area. And it's all your name in those areas.
Kwese
No.
kwakaita any
They
problem,
will
don't
become
know
doubtful
what
of the
it's
things you do. You see. So personally,
Oh, okay, I get that.
I want to,
I get that.
in my long-term goals, I want to establish something that will say, yeah, we have met this guy and he has been pursuing this and he really give it all as an enthusiastic person, as I try to be. Yeah, really, I would like to, at the end of going or getting into Leonism, Lionism.
Lionism.
That's the word, yeah. Be someone who will employ like Leos at the end because the world is ever changing and we like to incorporate and have all in that changing.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that. I have personally been encouraged and empowered by very strong and people who know what they're talking about. Otherwise, yeah, guys, this is us. This was our episode. I hope you guys learned one or two things. Any closing statements?
I would say let's change together, guys.
Let us change together.
Let us not go. Yeah, let's not be left behind.
This is us. Thank you. Cut. Bye bye.